to this little vlog. I decided that I wanted to document this little process of turning this corner into a creative corner and art desk and writing desk. It's kind of like a little transformation before and after moment, turning this very, very messy corner of the guest bedroom into what will now be like my creative area, creative space. Basically, this is a part of the guest bedroom now, and we've kind of just been using it as like play area, games. Like if a friend sleeps over, I have my gaming desk over in the corner as well, and I have been painting all over the house and doing a lot more of my own creative projects, and I'm like, I really need a dedicated space to work on this. So the plan that I have is not a really big desk setup. I'm actually using an old desk of mine, but I have thrifted all of these really fun new pieces, and I have a fun idea of how I can turn this very messy and just cluttered corner into something that's like fun and productive and a place that I can go sit down and work on all my projects. There is also my gaming desk over in the corner of this room. I did decide to keep them separate as I didn't want to buy one new big desk unit. I'm a little balling on a budget right now, so I'm using some old stuff and I'm keeping them into separate corners of the room. So it might seem a little bit odd, but I am kind of like separating, like, okay, that's really my gaming computer and I really just play games with friends on there. This one I can take my laptop to, but I also have all my painting supplies and like have space to like write at and things like that, basically. So this is what the corner looks like currently. It's kind of a mishmash of me and my boyfriend's things. Like the bookshelf and the side table is his, but all of like the mess that you see is mine. All the clothes are mine. Everything down there that's kind of like gross and messy, it belongs to me. So I will be moving that today. Unfortunately, I don't think that's gonna be very interesting if I document the process of hanging things up in the closet, and I do hate hanging my clothes up in the closet. So most of these clothes are just gonna get moved over to pile number 2, which is by my gaming desk, and I'll be cleaning all of that up later off camera because I just want to show the process of making this desk into something, this area into a really, really neat little art space. Before I start cleaning everything up and getting it ready to organize, I did want to show off a couple of the fun pieces that I thrifted beforehand for the art desk. So I'll show you the desk itself, and then I'll show you all like the little fun random things that I was able to thrift and get for decorations and things like that, the fun part. This is the other thrift store find. This was $4 freaking. Amazing. So it actually came out to 4 because it was half off of 8. And I have never had an easel before. I'm not currently working on any big projects, so it will just be standing empty for a little while or like holding stuff, but in the future I'm really excited that I have this, so when I have a larger canvas that I'd like to work on, I can use that. This guy was another thrift store find. I got this for like $2.50 because it was on sale as well. I think it's just gonna be really helpful for storage. I obviously have to clean out the bottom still, but it's going to help me keep all of my art stuff together. I have a lot of different mediums that I use, so I think it'll be nice to keep it all kind of separated but also visible. Buried in all this clutter over here, I also have my old record player from my parents' house. I actually don't typically use this to actually play records. It's not the greatest quality. I actually love to use it for the radio because it sounds really nice and it's good background sound when I'm working on creative projects. Another really cute thrift store find that I found. I'm just gonna put this up on the wall and I can either put a mix of like decorations and practical things on it. Just thought it was a good simple style. Could also paint this later. One of my favorite things I picked up lately is this little mini paint table that was actually gifted to me when I got this new bed, and I have been loving it so much. I've been able to carry it from room to room wherever I have been painting, so it's kind of like helped me out, and I'll definitely be incorporating it into the desk because it's just been great kind of like combo of storage, and it's also really cute. There are a couple more pieces that I'll be using as decoration, but they're not all brand new, and I'll just kind of be adding them depending on how the setup looks when I'm finished. So I'm gonna get started on cleaning this up and trying to organize it and make it ready to go. right, we're getting to moving some furniture, so very exciting. Try to clean out most of the clutter. There's still like a couple random things, and I'm creating quite a mess in every other part of the room that you cannot see right now, but we're getting somewhere. So I'm just gonna kind of rearrange the furniture that is still left here, and then we'll start moving the desk and the other items in there as well. I've run into some minor issues. So the space is wonderful, but I'm wondering if I don't have quite enough for all of the little things that I want to include in it. Let me show you what we're working with here. So I really like the easel where it is and the desk where it is, but unfortunately this is still my boyfriend's side table and he does still come in and take things from it. He does still have clothes in there, so I need it to be able to open. So I'm not able to put something this size that kind of blocks it, and I don't really have that much space on this side. So I'm just trying to get creative on how I can fit more things, thinking about taking that down because I don't really, well, it would be nice to have that storage, but I don't technically need it. And of course the desk is so small, I don't really want to put anything on top of it because it takes up so much dang space. So I think what we have here is a pretty decent outline of like the basic setup. I kind of squished everything in there. It's not perfect, but I think it's actually really cute. So this is kind of like the basic outline here. So I kind of set the easel back a bit because again, I don't have anything I need to be working on it right now. And I'm just kind of using it as like decoration. I could put it away. I know that I could put it away and not have it be a part of this right now, but I'm so proud of it as a thrift find. I think it's really pretty. So we have my little like movable paint table down there. I kind of like that it's just like there because it can move around and I've been moving it. I put this little storage thing here. Sorry, I know that it's still filthy. I do have to still clean it. And then we have the desk itself. Again, it is very small, so I really didn't want to put anything on it and take up any of that space because I'll be using, I mean, like my full arm, you know, will like go on the whole thing if I'm like painting. And then over here, we still have his side table here because we don't have another space in our bedroom that we want to put it, but on top of it, I was able to put my radio and record player. So once I plug that in, I can get the radio going. And since I won't be using it too much as a record player, it's more of like a sentimental gift that my dad got me from an antique store when I was, I don't know, probably like 15. I can like use the rest of it as storage and decoration for other things. So I'm gonna start working on some of like the detailing now. I'm gonna get it a little bit more cleaned up, add some decorations, add some kind of more functionality. Some of my supplies are gonna get thrown in there and kind of bring it to life a little bit better. So I am ridiculously happy with how this is turning out. There's a few more details I want to add, but I've mostly organized things how I want them to be. Got some good decorations going. Some nice details I put. They're not stickers. I put my like little paper scraps and stuff that I use for bullet journaling in there. Other stickers are down there. Paints, stamps, random because I didn't clean the bottom yet. All of my markers, pencils, and brushes are gonna go here. Keep my watercolors up there. These are what I'm currently working on. Put some of my crystals and a lantern. And I put all my washi tape over here. And I think it's looking really good. So the rest of my room is still kind of a mess, but I just wanted to add that like of this mess over here that I am still working on cleaning up, there is this bin that has more craft supplies in it from my old house that I still haven't gone through. So I will definitely be adding more, but I just don't have the time to go through it today while I finish this project. So here we are sitting at the finished product. It's not perfect, but I freaking love it so much. It is really even better than I wanted it to turn out. I think I kind of stepped it up with the decorations more than I thought I would for the first day. I love decorating, but I wasn't gonna go so ham today. Not that this really isn't that ham, it's just good. So I'm really excited to be actually using this space now, and I actually have somewhere to like go and work at. I think it's gonna be fantastic.